I'm Wes.
And we're the Adventure Lions. So we are back for Vlogmas Day 2 because that's what we said we were going to do, and we're going to follow through. Look at us. 2 days following through. Kudos. Okay, so as promised, I get to talk about our 10-year anniversary trip. So kind of the backstory, my coworker, he was going on his 10-year anniversary trip for his 10-year wedding anniversary, and I thought that was the greatest concept, and I decided I also was going to plan a 10-year wedding anniversary trip. So this June, 10 years, look at us. So lots of ideas came up for this. Beignets in New Orleans, like Princess and the Frog. That comes up actually a lot. A road trip through Iceland. What are some other ones? Oh, the Maldives. We had talked the Maldives. We went to Sri Lanka back in 2016 and we were like, well, we could do that again. We got back from Sri Lanka in 2016 and we are not doing that again. So Maldives are out. So what we did decide on is Cotswold Way. That's what we're gonna do. So kind of overview of that. It's a, thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a 164 kilometer, 102 mile walk through the Cotswolds. So it is part of the area of outstanding natural beauty in England. We will be going from Chipping Campden to Bath. And on Chipping Campden, we actually watched a bunch of videos on how to say that right. Do the D and the P get their own moment? They don't. Chipping Campden. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm very excited. Most people do it over about 10 days, and we'll be doing the same. Most people plan it a bit better and don't have to walk 25 kilometers a day because they had a miscommunication with Google, but not most people, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk 25 kilometers.
Yeah, it'll be worth it.
It will be worth it. Look at that. So another part of this trip that I'm very excited about, because I get excited about everything, is we will be taking the train from King's Cross Station, so I can see platform 9 3/4. Of course. And then we're going to be heading to Stratford upon Avon. So we're going to be spending the night there. That's just where the train station is. You can pick kind of different places, but it's the birthplace of Shakespeare, so I made a point to do that.
And since you're taking your English literature degree, that'll be...
I mean, what a cool story. Then we're going to take like a municipal city bus, and we're going to head to Chipping Campden, where we're going to like officially start the trail the next day. Yeah, I'm excited. So a default for me is every trip is a camping trip, unless proven otherwise. So camping is really hard to find along the Cotswold Way, so we're going to be staying in hotels along the way. I mean, if you want to camp, you can definitely look into that. I'm not willing to call people, number one. And number two, wild camping isn't really allowed in England. I mean, I'm not actually familiar with the laws in Canada at all about that, but I know you can't do it in England. So we are going to save Wesley.
No camping for me.
No camping for Wesley. It's a real vacation. And kind of the final note is we will be backpacking because I am too frugal. That's the word I said we were going to go with. I'm too frugal to pay a company to move our bags between locations. So we are going to pack one carry-on backpack for our 2 weeks in England. I mean, we've done 2 weeks in a carry-on before. So, I mean, it's not outside of our kind of wheelhouse. Wesley's not telling the story about how you had to carry this sweater around Vegas for 25,000 steps because it was too hot to wear and my bag was full. So, I mean, anyway, we'll make it. Oh, I did actually do a bunch of research, so we'll let you know at the end of that trip if those bags held up, but we did go with the Osprey 40 liters each of us. Mine is the Fairview, that's the woman's style, and Wesley's is the Farpoint, which is the men's style. It's supposed to fit different body heights and curves, so we'll let you know. And, and they open like a backpack instead of just a bottomless pit, which is a conversation we have had because it's our first time really out on a backpacking dedicated trip, but not our first time on a trip with backpacks. So, important distinction. Okay, tomorrow, because we're consistent, will be our most memorable with a bit of a negative twinge, which was actually really hard to find. So I don't actually know if we'll tell you anything negative because we're like super lucky and can turn anything into a fun story. Yeah, okay. Well, that has been a lot of Ashley, so thank you for my rum and eggnog. So festive. So festive. Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.